Let's start by warming up our posture and preparing a good form for singing. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart, and yes, you should be standing for best vocal technique. It's possible to sit while you sing, but it's a lot harder to use really good support and really good posture while you're sitting. So you should stand up and sing from a standing position. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart. Your knees should be slightly bent so that you're not creating extra tension. You're not cutting off circulation in there. Your hips should be centered over your knees, not to one side or the other. Your spine should be straight and elongated, aside from just the natural curve that's in your spine. Your shoulders should be pushed back and down. Your neck should be raised up straight, and your head should feel like it's just balancing on top of your neck, not going forward and not going back. Your sternum should rise up. So take a moment and check that. Work through that checklist. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Your knees should be slightly bent. Spine nice and straight. Sternum raised up. Shoulders just relaxed and down. And your head should be balanced on your neck long and straight. It's almost as if you're standing like you're taller, not hunched over like we're used to be, but standing tall. Then from there, imagine the air flowing down all the way to your legs and then out. As you breathe in, imagine it's almost like an elevator on a tall building, and it's got a long trip all the way down. Take your hand here and breathe in, and imagine the air flowing down, 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 down. And then when you breathe out, the air starts to flow up. So as you inhale, this will expand. And when you exhale, this will collapse. So that way, it's expanding to create more space for air, and it's collapsing when you don't need that much space. So again, stand tall, find that standing position. Put one hand right here at the base of your rib cage. This is where your diaphragm would be. Where that muscle expands downward, it pushes everything else out. Put the other hand right here and breathe in and imagine the air flowing down and expanding this outward. Breathe out first, empty all of the air out, and breathe in. And breathe out. Again, you're feeling this expand outward when you're breathing, creating lots of space here. And then when you exhale, it starts to move inward. Exhale and empty all the air out. Now breathe in. Fill this up with air. And breathe out. Breathe in. Filled up with air. And breathe out. The next time when you breathe in, we're going to stay inflated and hiss. And keep this inflated as long as possible. Don't let it collapse. Breathe out first. Now breathe in. And hiss. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let it collapse, don't let it collapse. And out. Breathe in. And sigh. Put your hands right here. Feel these muscles, relax them. Drop your jaw. Feel that openness. Find the place where this muscle starts to relax. It's going to be most of the way down, but not forced open, because that's going to create extra tension. So relax it, find it all the way down. Put your hands here, say ha. Say it with me, say ha. Ha. Now say, ooh. Say it. Ooh. Feel that space up there where your soft palate is raised up, your jaw's relaxed, and there's all that space inside your mouth. That's what we're aiming for. Say, ooh. Again. Ooh. One more. Ooh. Say that. Ooh. We're going to sing ooh. This note for guys, this note for girls. Ooh. With all that space and sing ooh. Breathe and sing. Ooh. Put both hands here. Feel that openness in that space. Breathe and go. Ooh. More space. Breathe. Ooh. Now don't forget about the breath we just worked so hard to get. Make sure it's a deep, low breath every single time. Breathe and go. Ooh. Breathe. Ooh. Change to O. Ooh. Change to ah. Ah. More space. Ah. More air, more space. Ah. Keep going. Ah. Drop your jaw, space. Ah. Bigger breath. Ah. Faster air. Ah. One more. Ah. And sigh. Make sure that you're not developing any tension right here. All right, relax, relax, relax. Breathe in. Drop your jaw and sigh. But don't let it collapse. Don't let your posture collapse. Do it again. Breathe in. Drop your jaw and sigh. Renew that relaxation. Every time you take a breath, it renews energy and it renews relaxation. We're going to just be this open conduit to let the air flow through. Ooh, ah. So there's 3 oohs. Ooh. And then ah. Ah. The trick is to keep the ooh open with really high space, high soft palate. And then when your ah comes, don't let it fall in the back of your throat. Ah. Ah. Here we go. Ooh. Breathe. Go. Ooh, ah. Put your hands right here and keep your ah from getting too wide. Ooh, ah. All right, it's going to drop a little bit more. Your jaw's going to be a little lower. Your lips are going to open more, but it's not going to get really wide there. Breathe, go. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Breathe. Ooh, We're going to keep going, but if it gets too low for you and you feel it starting to grind and growl, then just stop singing and pick us up on the next exercise. Don't force low notes. Don't force high notes either. But high notes you can use usually a little more space, a little more air, and the note will come out. But low notes, there's often only so low you can go without hurting yourself. Breathe. Again, go. Don't force it. As we go lower, we think warmer and richer, but we're still thinking very, very bright. In fact, the lower it goes, the brighter you need to sing, or we'll have a hard time hearing it. Listen to the difference. First, very, very dark. It sounds good in my head, but it doesn't sound as good outside of my head. If I sing brighter, It's a lot more clear, a lot more vibrant, and it's easier to sing those low notes louder, which is usually the big challenge for low notes. Ready? Next one, this one we're gonna go ooh, 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 ee. Ready, go. Ooh, ee. And the E, we don't want to get too wide either, just like the ah. Keep it forward and focused. Again, don't force it. If you've got it, keep going. If not, just skip it. Let's see if we can do one more. Ready? Breathe and. Maybe we can try one more. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Breathe. And you'll notice even with me, those low notes are going to get softer and softer and softer. They'll start to get a little breathier, and eventually they'll just fade out to nothing. That's okay. That's normal for those notes. Continue to work on them, and you'll continue to develop strength down there. Now, everybody back together. If you weren't singing part of that, we're going to go. E, E, A, O, U. Breathe and. Now we're going to sing from pianissimo, which is very, very soft, on E, crescendoing. Crescendo means to get louder. To the ah will be forte, and then we'll decrescendo. Decrescendo means to get softer, to the U at pianissimo again. So we're going from very soft to loud to very soft again. All in one breath, so it requires really, really deep breath, really good managing of airflow. Don't let this collapse. Breathe, breathe, ready, sing. Let's do that again. Ready? Breathe, breathe, and. Now that was 2 beats per note. We're going to do 3 beats per note and sustain your air even more. And watch that decrescendo. It's going to take a lot of air to decrescendo there. Ready? 1, 2, go. And the trick is to make that decrescendo as gradual as possible. I think I can make it even more gradual than I did just there. Okay, ready? Sing. Did you get a good enough breath? I hope you did. All right, last one for this. This is a fine day to sing. Every day is a fine day to sing, right? But we're not going to sing fine. We're going to sing fine. So ah is the default vowel in English. Most English words, when we sing them, will have a little bit of ah mixed into the vowels. So the word fine becomes fawn. And almost any of those I vowels in English will not be sung as I, they'll be sung as ah. So for example, this is a fa. That's how I'm going to sing fine. And listen, I'll do the ah 3 times so you can hear the difference. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. So now you do it with me. Watch that ah, make sure it's really tall and not I. Breathe, breathe, go. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. I think we need to work on the first couple pitches for a few people. This is a... Do you recognize those 3 notes? Do, mi, so. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. And you'll notice I'm dropping my jaw. I'm raising my soft palate and raising my eyebrows too. And then using lots of air. In those breaks, I'm not taking a breath. I'm just pausing and resuming. Breathe, breathe. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. 2 more. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. Last one, lots of air. This is a fa, fa, fine day to sing. It is a fine day to sing, and I'm glad you're singing with me today.